Hello, pumpkins! I am going to give you a little tour of my office area because I get asked about my bookshelf a lot, so I'll give you the whole tour of the office. Okay, so I'm sitting at my desk right now. I am in a tiny apartment and the bedroom is kind of divided into two. So, and I can't flip the phone while I am recording, so I'm actually going to have to physically turn it and hopefully you get an okay view. Alright, so as you see, it is half bedroom, hello Merlin, and half office. So this is my desk. This is where the magic happens. And I have my camera here, it's stuck to the wall, I got my ring light. These are ideas for merch and t-shirt. This is my wall of stuff that I'm procrastinating on, and I do one of them a day. These are the things I'm working on today, so I gotta fix my Patreon, Jana Duggar video, fix Amazon Associates, and then I'm going to start researching a video on the Zodiac Killer. These are other videos on my list. So, I like my Post-its. So yeah, I've got Rudy Giuliani, Jeffree Star, Jack the Ripper. I'm going to do one on the G word, on how to do a floor wash, meditation. Lots of good stuff. That's how I keep track of things. Funny story, I lived in an apartment once and I had just moved and my cousin was going to help me move and then couldn't that day. She knew the area I was living in. She drove by the road and then texted me and said, I know what apartment you're in because I can see your Post-its. So, yeah, if you're ever walking and you see a bunch of Post-its on the window, well, hi, come for tea. Okay, so here is my, I got this corner of mess that I gotta deal with. My tarot collection is also here. It's all my tarot decks. This is an old computer and my yarn, and that's stuff I have to take to Goodwill or put on Kijiji. Yeah, I know. I don't really use this this corner and kind of keep the... I'm in a tiny apartment. Anyway, this is my shelf. So this used to be all books. And I am considering moving abroad, so I am trying to cut down on my books. What's that they say that, friends help you move, but real friends help you move books? I'm a bibliophile. I love my books. I like big books and I cannot lie. So I've moved a lot of the books that are, more common and popular. I'm going to close this just because I've got the glare. More common and popular to ebooks or audiobooks, so that I just have this stuff that I can't get, and a lot of it's kind of spell books or stuff that's more independently published. So yeah, I've got a bunch of books here. This is from Michael's craft store. They have, and so is this. They have the best stuff at Halloween that I use, and this too. I loved this. I do palm reading as well, although not right now because pandemic and, germs. So right now I only do online readings, and I can't really do palm readings for online because I need to look at the texture of the hand, the flexibility of the hand. There's lots of stuff. So yeah, I decorate my house at Halloween from Michael's Craft Shop. Michael's does not sponsor me. Call me. This is Lammy. So Lammy is up here because Merlin likes to destroy stuffies. So Lammy is a meditation aid, and so what I use Lammy for, usually I'm a good meditator, I do have ADHD, so if I'm having difficulty focusing, this is actually a great way to teach kids to meditate. Lay on your back, put the stuffy on their tummy, teach them how to watch the stuffy go up and down. So you're teaching belly breathing, they're focusing on something they love, they're focusing on their breathing, and that ends up being a great way to teach meditation and to teach kids how to control their anxiety, to control their mood. So there's a tip. Yeah, more books here. More books. More books. More books. This is the bookshelf that Merlin can reach. So he loves books. He loves to eat them. Going down this way, we've got this. My friend Brandon gave to me once, and of course he only gave it to me once. He can't give something several times. And he said that he thought of me when he thought of the rat because it means cunningness and resourcefulness. And he said that I was the most resourceful person that he'd ever met. This is from a teacher of mine, my grade 6, you see that okay? my grade 6 teacher was a lovely, lovely lady, and I had, a bit of a troubled upbringing, and I'm not going to get into details. Oh, this is from Michael's Crafts, too. Um, and this teacher really was like the first person to actually believe in me, and she was temporary as, like she was a substitute teacher because the teacher I was supposed to have was on mat leave, and we still communicate. It's been a few years since we've sent letters, but mostly because I'm bad at writing letters back. But yeah, we were pen pals since grade 6. And she was a lovely lady, and so she moved to the Muskoka area, and she sent me that beautiful loon. This little girl here is Spirit. She was my doggie who passed away at 16, and I miss her a lot. This is from Michael's as well. I love things that are just like both glamorous and kind of creepy. Got African Violet that needs some TLC. This is a drinking horn. So one drinks mead out of here. I make homemade mead. It is delicious. This is full of pennies. I don't know if you know this, but there are no more pennies in Canada. We have discontinued that coin. This is a sweet jar for someone who I love, who I had a falling out with, and this is to repair that relationship with. I haven't really worked with it yet, but it's there. I got this at IKEA. I just like it. This, my friend Lisa gave to me, the same Lisa who gave me my watermelon cake for my birthday. So this plant I have psychically connected with her. So if this plant is ever not doing well, then I call Lisa and I see if she's okay, because this plant is kind of an indicator of her. So every time I care for this plant, I say a blessing for Lisa. Luckily this plant doesn't require a lot of care. I just need to water it. But so that's a great way that you can do some magic to bless your friends. More books. This is what everybody keeps asking about. So they're like, "Ooh, what's that pretty handbag? I love handbags." This actually isn't a handbag. It is my sewing kit. I needed a sewing kit. I got it at Walmart for like $25, maybe 15 years ago. It's got like a cool handle, but because this is closed by a magnet, whenever I lift it, I try to lift it by the handle and the bottom because I don't want it to fly open, though it hasn't yet. And so this shelf unit is called the Kallax, which is from IKEA, and I love that word because it sounds incredibly Klingon, and I'm a big nerd. So in here, I don't have a dresser, so I just like store my stuff. So here we've got a bunch of magic supplies. Got all my tax info in here that I gotta take care of. Yes, I know it's mid-May and I haven't finished my taxes yet, but we have an extension because of the beer bug. But anyway, got office supplies, candles. I go through a lot of candles. Keep my sheets in here. My board games are in here. What's I got in here? That's just general papers and crap. This is my Boxo cords. I've got batteries in the bottom of there. Spare towels and sheets. Got some summer clothes and some lights in there. I can take those out now. It is a gorgeous day here. What do I got in here? That's just more papers. And this is a box of yarn. So that is yarn and stuff. Oh, and my printer just fell. So yes, that is my that is the bookshelf and the tour of my office. And right here I have, here's my coffee, and it's on a warmer. This is like the best purchase I've ever made. I'll leave a link to it. It's a coffee warmer, so it won't heat up your coffee if it's gone cold, but it stops your coffee from getting cold. This is my daughter when she was itty bitty. So she's 6 months in that picture, and actually 3 days after I took that picture, her hair went curly and never went straight again. So that's baby Naomi. She's 20 now, and her eyes would roll if she saw that. So this might be a little creepy for some, but I think it's cool. So I've got this, now Merlin got into this at one point. So it used to have 2 eye sockets, but this is, I think it's a gopher. An ex-boyfriend of mine were going for a hike, and he's like, oh, hey, cool, look at this. And he reaches down and pulls down this, this skull, and I still have it. And then I have this, which I believe is a deer femur. My friend Colleen and I were out for a hike. Actually, it was his first hike. He was like 8 or 9 weeks old, and he was so tiny, and he chased a butterfly, and then he tried to get stuck in brambles, and then I picked him up, and I wouldn't let him get stuck in the brambles, and then he had a tantrum, and then he fell asleep, and it was so cute. 'Cause yeah, like, beagle puppies, nothing's cuter. Alright, and yeah, I have 2 drawers here. It's my planner, where I do my content creating and when I'm gonna make what video. And there's just a junk drawer, and I've got my divination rods in here, and my pendulum. And there you go. There is a tour of my office and the bookshelf behind my desk. By popular demand. I felt like every video that I was making for the past little bit had a content warning on it, so I just wanted to do something kind of light and fun. Hope you're all having a great day. I love my pumpkins. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you later. Bye, pumpkins.